Dear learners, this is Dr. SathammaiPriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, Kaveri College for Women Autonomous, Trichy. Today, we will going to discuss about pollution of air. In last module, we have discussed about the general pollution, causes, effects and the preventive strategies. Now, I am moving on to air pollution. Nature is our mother. She offers us all facilities to lead a comfortable and peaceful life. She brings us rain. She feeds the human beings who are her children. The plants, trees, bushes and grains we grow all belong to nature. Yet man is not grateful to nature. He pollutes the surroundings and brings destruction on himself. The most serious of these problems is the air pollution. What is meant by air pollution? Air pollution defined as excessive concentration of foreign matter in air which adversely affects the well-being of individuals or causes damage to the property. There are two major sources of air pollution. Number one, natural sources. The natural sources of air pollution are volcanic eruptions, releasing of poisonous gases like sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide and the carbon monoxide. Number two, anthropogenic sources. The most important groups of anthropogenic air pollution sources are defined by industrial process, residential heating system, transportation and the agricultural system. Now I am moving on to the classification of air pollutants. Pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. These harmful materials are called pollutants. The air pollutants can be classified into two types. Number one, primary pollutants. Number two, secondary pollutants. These two pollutants played a vital role to creating environmental consequences. What is meant by primary pollutants? Primary pollutants are those which are directly emitted from identifiable sources. These pollutants are emitted directly to the atmosphere. For example, particulate matter. The term for a mixture of solid particles and liquid droplets found in the nature. Some particles such as dust, dirt, soot or smoke are large enough to be seen with the naked eye. This is called particulate matter. And second one, oxides of sulfur. Sulfur dioxide is a gaseous air pollutant composed of sulfur and oxygen. Sulfur dioxide forms when sulfur containing fuel such as coal, oil or diesel is burned. Number 3, oxides of nitrogen. Nitrogen oxides are a family of poisonous, highly reactive gases. These gases form when fuel is burned at high temperatures. Nitrogen oxide pollution is emitted by automobiles, trucks and various non-road vehicles. Number 4, carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas formed by the incomplete reaction of air with the fuel. Carbon dioxide pollution occurs primarily from emissions produced by fossil fuel powered engines, non-road engines and vehicles. Number 5, radioactive compounds. Radioactive contamination is defined as the deposition or introduction of radioactive substances into the environment where their presence is unintended or the levels of radioactivity are undesirable. Such type of pollution is harmful to life due to the emission of ionizing radiation. Next I am moving on to secondary pollutants. Secondary air pollutants are those which are produced in the air by the reaction of two or more primary pollutants. For example, ozone. Ground level ozone is a colorless and highly irritating gas that forms just above the Earth's surface. It is called a secondary pollutant because it is produced when two primary pollutants react in sunlight and stagnant air. Number 2. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a common indoor air pollutant. It is a gas that can irritate a person's eyes, nose, throat and lungs. Even at low concentration, it triggers an asthma attack. Number 3. Photochemical smog. Photochemical smog is a mixture of pollutants that are formed when nitrogen oxides and volatile organic compounds react to sunlight, creating a brown haze above cities. It tends to occur more often in summer because that is when we have the most sunlight primary pollutants. These photochemical smog, it is also called as summer smog. Number 4. Peroxyacetyl nitrate, it is also called as PAN. It is a family of compounds which result from photochemical reactions between contaminants released to the atmosphere by combustion of organic fuel. Dear learners, hope you understand the air pollution, sources of air pollution and the classification of air pollutants. Next module, we will see the effects and the prevention strategies of air pollution. Thank you for your kind patience.